Good morning. Welcome to the Pure Energy Healing Academy. This morning, all the seats are out now for all the practitioners who are coming here from around the world to learn how to heal with crystals and to work with crystals. It is a 4-day intense pure energy healing crystal course where by the end of 4 days you'll have some understanding of the power of crystals and why for over 13 years I've worked with them, which has been 13 years of absolute joy. People often say to me, how can you actually truly work with crystals for 13 years and still enjoy it? Many people say, really? Crystals? And it's surprising once you enter into the field of crystals how powerful the world is and how different each crystal that you hold in your hand is and what you feel from them. It's incredible what it awakens within yourself. A crystal isn't just a crystal is a healing energy that every single unique piece has a wave. It's like a wave that blasts a certain part of your body that needs either clearing, healing, strengthening, awakening. It just goes on and on. But today I'm going to share with you my favorite crystal. I often talk about Moldavite as being, in my world, and I've had many tactites, many different crystals that have fallen from out of this world, meteorites they're called, but there's nothing that comes anywhere close a meteorite. Nothing. I mean, a tactite, which is the dark, very dark meteorite, it's fabulous for clearing negative energy and absorbing other people's stuff and psychic attacks, whatever you want to call them, just negative energy around us from other people and our computers. Tactites are fantastic for that, but Moldavite is out in its own. It's just extraordinary, extraterrestrial in its own amazing energy. So as I've been talking to you, I haven't been thinking, I've just been holding a piece of Moldavite, and what's happening as I'm speaking to you is I'm getting a severe pain in the right hand side of my head here. Now, I know it's emotion, it's something that's trapped, and I know that whatever that pain is, the Moldavite is targeting that very place and blasting it. And eventually, you just keep holding it. Eventually, it'll subside or disappear or go away. And if not, if it keeps getting worse, then you keep saying to yourself, fabulous. Whatever's happening, it's working. Most of you go, oh my God, take it away. And I say, no, don't take it away. Don't fear it. This is really good. When you get a cut or you fall and you go to the doctors or a nurse and they get the cotton wool and they put some antiseptic on and they rub it on and it starts to burn straight away, but then the burning subsides and then it's better. That's exactly how you have to see a crystal, especially a Moldavite, because so many of you have contacted me over the crystal Moldavite that you've bought from my website and said, Mark, I can't work with it. I can't use it. It's too much. It's made me feel bad. It's made me feel this. No, it hasn't, my dear friends. It hasn't made you feel anything. It's awoken things that are suppressed within you that you need to clear. So we have to change the chip on certain crystals, Some crystals you'll feel nothing, but yet they're doing everything. Obviously I'm here now. It's going to be a 4-day intense course from 10 o'clock till 5, so I could talk to you all day about crystals, but let's have a look at the Moldavite, shall we? Little bit ugly, right? Not really pretty, but who said prettiness is the most powerful? Who says it has to look amazing to be powerful, It's, for me, the ugliest crystal, and yet it's the most beautiful crystal. I admire Moldavite. I look at it and see within Moldavite and see the beauty and the amazingness that it's travelled from millions of miles to enter our atmosphere to land on our soil in the Czech Republic, to be dug up and to be held and to feel that very extraterrestrial energy. It is so powerful, it is so amazing, and yet so many people fall down the rabbit hole where they feel that then there's no point buying a piece unless it's €1,000. I started with the tiniest bit and it blew me away. And still to this day, I always tell my friends and my clients, you don't need a piece this big. You just need a little tiny sliver. And the first place I would use it is right in the palm of my hand. And then I would move on to my third eye, anywhere where you feel comfortable, placing it on here, where you're lying down. And then I put it on my eyes, and sometimes on my throat, sometimes on my heart, and sometimes on my stomach. I will take my left hand or right hand and place it over the Moldavite for extra energy as well, because you're always channeling energy of your own. So you're starting to awaken the Moldavite when it's on you, because your energy, your life force, I don't know why, but it seems to activate crystals very, very quickly. So people say, does a crystal work in a room? Yes, it works in a room, but if you walk over to it and hold it in your hand, it's almost like it wakes up. It's now alive and it's now doing its work. You see, a Moldavite isn't glass and it isn't stone. It vibrates in between. People say, it's glass. No, it's not glass. It's very different from it. Even though if you get a monitor and test it, it says glass. No, it's far, far more, because your monitors, your scientists, they can only work on one level. But this level that we talk about, what we work on, is beyond words and beyond science. And this is why the thousands of messages I've got with Moldavite is incredible, the things that happen. The disappearing of Moldavite, the change of your perception, the way you see life, the way you start to think, the connection towards another side of you that you've never seen before. The heat that comes off Moldavite that erupts your body energy to vibrate, to feel like you're shaking, to feel like you're elevating, to speak words that you've never spoken before. And on and on and on and on it goes. Why do you think I'm writing a book? Moldavite is the most interesting crystal that I've ever had the pleasure to work with, and had weeks where I've wished I could take it off because it's been so heavy for me and too much. But that's all beautiful. Whatever is happening, whatever you call it, the Moldavite flush, Moldavite shivers, Moldavite ache, there's loads of different words people use for it. You feel like you've got flu, you feel like you're burning up, you feel like you're depressed. Your mind is saying there's something wrong, because your body is now on a different level. Something's happening. And I'll repeat myself. This is a positive. Keep the stone on. Keep that crystal Moldavite on you here. And don't stop. Let the work continue till it disappears. And whatever's within you, the Moldavite blasts away. You know, Rome wasn't built in a day. You can't get to the top of the mountain with 2 steps. You have to work towards it. This is what we do. With crystals, we work towards that very energy of the vibration of cleaning, healing, and making ourselves stronger on a different level. If you believe the ancient texts that once we were all crystal healers, the reason why I say that is because many millions of years we were on this planet as different souls, and we could connect through crystals, through any crystal, because crystal holds memory. So all you needed to do was hold a crystal and place your memory or thought in that, and somebody else could pick that up and receive that very energy. Why do you think I work with crystals and lay them on clients for hours and hours and hours, and then give it to somebody else or gift it to somebody else or put it on my website and sell it? Because it's not a crystal. It becomes a memory, and then when it's on you, you're starting to feel these things that, wow, this is amazing. And then it starts to heal you in different ways than you could possibly imagine. Clearing away the fear, the worry, the pain, the suffering. Why? Because whatever was poured into that crystal that I worked with for 50 hours or 100 hours is now the memory of this crystal. And this now, the memory will blast into you and heal you. 100, 1,000-fold. Crystals are amazing. They are absolutely extraordinary, and they changed my life from the first moment I placed a Moldavite and another crystal that I had in my hand once, which was, I think, a rainbow moonstone. And then I went on to, oh my God, it just went on and on and on, and each crystal had an amazing effect on my life. And I love them with all my heart. I work with them every day. I even crushed Moldavite. I had it crushed in a machine so it turns into powder, because I knew it was amazing. And then I experimented with that powder, and eventually I came up with a beautiful incense stick from Peru that I brush fine powder all over it. And now it's the most powerful cleansing negative energy stick in my world. I use it every day for 3 minutes. It clears my energy. I love the work that I do, and I love crystals. And if this inspires you to go out there today and buy a crystal from your local crystal shop and hold it and just listen, you may just find that your life starts to improve, change dramatically, and you start to awaken things within you. Self-healing, self-awareness, and on and on and on it goes. Yes, I'm a little crazy, as you can tell. I love my crystals, and I love the world of crystals. And if I can introduce a crystal to you today, and you can lay down on your sofa and just place the crystal on your third eye or in your hand and just breathe and relax and listen, you might surprise yourself. You might surprise yourself, and you might start to hear things and feel things that you've never felt before. Thus, you become awakened. So today, my message is clear. Sometimes we need a little helping hand to awaken to a new world, a new understanding, and a new you. The you that's always been there, the powerful you that is always within you. Have a great day, guys, from the Pure Energy Healing Academy. Wish everybody here for the 4-day crystal course a beautiful and happy and successful and powerful and overwhelming energy experience. I love you all. Thank you for your messages. It's a great day, and I'm glad I'm able to spend this few moments to share a little bit about crystals with you today. Take care, guys. Love you all. Oh, hang on. Grab this. Love you all.